Hi guys, welcome back to the Resinator. Today I'm going to do a skull because we're now heading into Halloween season. But I'm not going to really make this a scary skull. I thought I'd have a go with the petri effect in the top of the skull. Seen a few people do this lately. And I haven't really had to go up doing petri in anything bigger than a jewellery cabochon, so I thought we'd have a go. I've already mixed my resin. This is craft resin, and I'm going to be using Octopus Fluids alcohol ink, and I've picked a couple of colours. I've got Ocean, Purple, Berry Juice and Midnight. And I've also got my white sinker here. This is Let's Resin Sinker White, but I find that a little bit too heavy, so I mix it in a needle tip bottle with some alcohol and just water it down just a touch. I'm just giving it a really good shake because I haven't done anything petri in such a long time that this is really settled. So I think we should pour this in. And I think I'll pour it over the back of a stick, so hopefully it eliminates bubbles a bit. But in a project like this, I don't mind bubbles so much. Also, I don't think I'm going to stir this. I just want to see what it will do without a stir, and then maybe later on during Halloween season maybe I'll do one where I give it a stir. Who knows? I'm just checking what level that has gone up to. I think I might go a little bit higher. I think it's reached the bottom of the eyes. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. That might be a little bit too much actually, but it is what it is. I'm not going to take it out now. Just looking for bubbles. I can't see any, and I'm not going to worry too much because I'm dropping alcohol inks in anyway. So let's start with the Ocean. Now with these alcohol inks you need to be careful because octopus inks tend to go crusty around the tops, and those little bits can actually drop into your project. So I'm just going to grab a wipe, or maybe I should just try not to dislodge them. So let's go in with some drops of this. Doesn't seem to be spreading particularly well. I don't know, it's starting to spread now. I'm finding it quite difficult to see. So let's go in with our sinker. I think I'm going to do a layer of each colour. I'm not sure. Okay, this one's the Midnight. I haven't used this one so much so it's not as crusty around the top. And it looks like it's black, but actually once it's mixed in, it's not so black. It's more of a grey. I'm not sure if you saw there, but some of the crusty bits did actually just drop off and get caught in there, so I'm just going to very quickly get a cotton bud, pop a bit of alcohol on it and see if I can get that out. Don't know if you can you see that? So be really careful of that. That one was the berry juice, and then the purple, which is one that I haven't used very much either, so it should be fairly clean around the top, is the purple. I might be going a little bit overboard with this white sinker, but not necessarily fussed about getting petri, but I'd just like a cool effect in the head, really. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to make sure that there's no more bits in here, because I can see a couple of stray ones, and then I will see you back for the next stage. This is almost cured now, so it's time to put the next layer in. Now I've been to-ing and fro-ing over what colour to do this, and in the end I've settled on Nightfall epoxy resin pigment, and that is by Create and Bloom. It came in part of a limited edition set that is actually on the website at the moment, I believe. And it's really gorgeous, sort of dark denim-y blue. So I'm just going to keep mixing this until there's no more streaks on my stick or on the sides of my cup. So let's pop this first cup in. Just to be safe, I'm just going to give that a little squirt before I carry on. I'm actually looking for a micro brush. I think I need to restock my little pot. So I'll have to use this silicone tool, but I want to just get into the cheekbones. And just make sure, try and clear out any bubbles. Also along here. And then while that is settling, let's mix this one. in with the last bit, and hopefully I've made enough. Oof, not quite. Although maybe by the time I've scraped these 2 cups to within an inch of their lives. Okay, so that's close enough. I'm not going to worry about that tiny little bit too much. So this is going to be curing overnight. I'm just going round it for bubbles. There we go. There we go. So I'll see you tomorrow for the demold. This is all cured now, so it's time to demold. You'll have to excuse the sound of my voice. Since I poured this last night, today I've come down with a streaming cold, so I'm really bunged up and croaky. So and yes, I'm really struggling with this. I don't think it helps that I'm poorly. And I know it's not in shot, but I'm having to lean it up against myself. Let's give it a bit of a... This is just soapy water. Blimey. That was hard work. Oh wow, that is actually awesome. I love it. I love it. And that has come out exactly how I wanted it to. I didn't want there to be loads of petri in there. I wanted to still be able to see through it. That is awesome, and I'm so glad that I chose that blue. I really am. I think next time I will possibly only go up to the eyes, but even that I don't mind. I absolutely love it. Right, let's bring it up so you can see. Look at that. That's really cool. I love this smudged effect, and hopefully you can see through, but there's some really nice ribbons of colour in there. I love that. And that blue is really gorgeous. So the colours, just to recap, that I used were all Octopus Fluids, the inks for the petri anyway, and that's Berry Juice, Midnight, Purple, and Ocean. The white sinker that I used is Let's Resin Sinker White. And like I explained, well, as I was doing it, I water it down because I find it a bit too heavy. So I water it down with isopropyl alcohol to the consistency that I like and the weight of it that I like. And then this blue is called Nightfall, and that is from Create and Bloom. I love it, absolutely love that. And at first glance I can't see any bubbles. Normally I get a few around here. Oh, maybe there's a couple of absolutely tiny microscopic ones, but that's about it. I've got a little bit of something in there, but it's coming out, so I can give that a wipe. And then the only other thing that needs to be done is it needs a trim, and that is because I was just the tiniest bit of resin short. Actually, it was a bit more than a tiny bit, and what I did was I threw some old bits and pieces in there, resin bits and pieces, so I didn't have to make up any more resin, and then that little bit I'll just trim off. But I love him or her. I'm definitely going to do this again. Definitely. So there we go. And there is the Nightfall. So if you like what I'm doing, please pop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's a couple of little clicks, it's free, and it really helps me grow the channel. Links to everything that I've used in this video will be down in the description, along with the links for my Amazon wish list and to buy me a coffee. There'll be a QR code popping up on the screen now for the Buy Me a Coffee website, and that is where my store's also located. Below the video there'll be buttons to join the channel as a member, and the super thanks button, and everything that comes in from those, the Amazon wish list and the Buy Me a Coffee, everything goes straight back into the channel. Thank you to all of my members and subscribers. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and all that's left to say is I'll see you in the next one. Take care everyone. Bye.